I take it to the candy shop. Da-na-na-na-na, let you lick the lollipop. Da-na-na-na-na, go ahead, girl, don't you stop. Na-na-na-na-na, keep going till you hit the scrub. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Kulidu kalibali, Kalidu kalibali, All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin. Kalidou Koulibaly is official. Chelsea Football Club has announced it. I'm sorry I couldn't go live immediately. I was out at a concert last night, so we were there for quite late. By the time we came back, I was extremely tired. So do apologize that there wasn't any live scheduled for earlier on today when the announcement. By the way, the announcement happened very good time for for me in Sydney, but it was in insane time in UK. It was like early 5:30 a.m. But it is what it is. We're here now. We knew this was going to happen anyway, but it's great to see that it's been official. And now he's part of the preseason, which is fantastic. And look, I'm not sure whether he's going to feature on today's match. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I am pretty sure he won't feature on today's match. But it's great to be part of the team. There's some great vibes at the moment with Mendy and Jorginho. You can see it on Instagram. You can see it on some other social platforms as well. And it's great to see. This is a big signing for us, ladies and gentlemen. Huge signing. Let's get straight into this. Look at this. Koulibaly, Chelsea. Sometimes I get this mixed up. Kalidou Koulibaly. I sometimes say Kalidou Koulibaly. Tongue twister, bit of a tongue twister. But yeah, look at this, man. Looks amazing in Las Vegas. All the lads are in Las Vegas. A message from the new man. He speaks pretty good English as well. Another one from the Chelsea admin page. Brilliant. And look, overall, with everyone that I've spoken to who watches Italian Serie A on a regular basis, they say that he's been probably the best CB for the past 5 to 6 seasons. He's been a monster. Look, I'm not going to sit here and try and rate him in the sense, what he is in terms of if he's a top 5 defender. He definitely, for me, is top 5, but there's people out there, they'll throw other names as well. But he's a devastating defender. He's a beast. For us, whether it's LCB, whether it's in the middle CB, in a back 3, whether it's in a back 4, he could play comfortably as the LCB there. And there's just so much to like about it. It's not just his gameplay within the game, but it's the personality outside the game. It's a top mentality, top character, great leader. It's going to mean a lot to our dressing room. Some people are a bit annoyed about giving him a 4-year contract with a 1-year, possibly an option to extend for another year for a 31-year-old. But for me, he sits in the same caliber as your Thiago Silva, as your Cristiano Ronaldo in terms of how well they maintain that physicality. For a 31-year-old, he is sharp, he is robust, and he could possibly be entering some of his greatest years in his career, from here on in. So from that standpoint, 4 years, he could possibly give us some of his best years of his footballing life to us. So I've got no issues with that. And maybe, who knows, by the time he gets to the 3rd year, he still could be in the peak physical shape, and there could still be a resale value. We only bought him for about 40 million euros. Don't forget, that's with add-ons and whatnot. Comes out to be something around 34 million pounds. Is approximately on 180k per week, which is I think that's quite decent for a top caliber defender. It's nothing outrageous at all. So there's we could possibly recoup some money if we're worried about that perspective, the risk from that. Look, for me, it's a brilliant signing. Let's see what everyone else is saying. This is what Nick Purell had to say, ladies and gentlemen. Kalidou Koulibaly thought to be considered the ideal recruit to help Chelsea achieve one of Thomas Tuchel's top aims of CFC, becoming the team no one wants to play against. You know how Thomas Tuchel loves saying that. I want our team to be a team that no one wants to play against. Leadership, physicality to add to high quality all facets. And this is the thing, leadership, with Rudy leaving, there's a lot of leadership quality and a lot of character has been gone from the particular team. Aspie possibly moving on as well. So someone like Koulibaly gives us that. He's going to mean a lot to the youngsters like Levi Colwell, Chalaba, and any other youngsters that's coming up the ranks from the academy. They're going to look up to him, and it's going to be brilliant. And right now, Silva and Koulibaly, two of the monster defenders in world football, and someone like, as I said, Lewa Kowa and Chalaba, they'll be cherishing that moment. And Silva, we'll see how much longer he carries on. Obviously, he's here for this season. Next season, I'm not really sure. Hopefully he carries on for another season. But even when he departs, at least someone like Koulibaly can pick up the pieces, and we should be all right from that perspective. And this is another attribute to Napoli's, to Koulibaly's character. Have a look at this. Napoli announcer Daniel Belleni. Kalidou Koulibaly is really a special guy. There was a man from Senegal who worked in a restaurant in Naples. He sadly passed away. Kalidou paid for the body to be taken from Italy to Senegal. He's a gentleman. Nobody knows this. This is fantastic. You need strong characters like Koulibaly in the team. This is what Timo Werner had to say about Koulibaly. I think he's a brilliant defender, so he will give us the strength in the back, which is what we need after a lot of players left us in the defense. So I think he's a very good signing for the club. I think he brings exactly what we need. Yeah, look, back three, back four. Some people are a bit worried, can he play as RCB? Check out what he does internationally for Senegal. He plays on the right side. So I've got no issues that he can play anywhere in that back three, whether it be LCB, middle CB, or the RCB. And yeah, biggest thing is his connection with Mendy and Jorginho, so he'll fit in. And I hope the adaptation time is lessened because of these two people that he's quite comfortable playing with and knows as well. And as I said, check out some of his Instagram stuff. He's running amok with Jorginho at the moment. Thomas Tuchel on Kalidou Koulibaly signing. Very happy about this signing and joining our team. It is our second signing of the summer, and we have a strong player, strong personality, big experience, and in our point of view, the perfect addition to the group. That is to the T everything that you need to know about Kalidou Koulibaly and why Thomas Tuchel wanted him. Yes, we wanted to go for De Ligt, but for most of us, the top choice was Koulibaly. For me, he was the first choice. I'm pretty sure for Thomas Tuchel as well. You know, Koulibaly would have been a choice. Even if we got De Ligt, I'm pretty sure we probably would have gone after Koulibaly as well. I mean, it's a bargain at 40 million euros. Do you know what I mean? 180k per week, 31-year-old, strong, as I said, leadership, high level experience. He's won the AFCON as well, so he knows what it takes. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know how you feel about the Koulibaly situation to Chelsea Football Club. Are you happy? Some of you guys have been annoyed with the 4-year contract. Let me know about that. That's the most important part. How you feel about the contract? For me, it's absolutely fine. Ladies and gentlemen, next news that we're going to look at, and this will be the final news, we're going to do a live tomorrow. Actually, we're going to have a watch-along later on today for Chelsea's first preseason game, so do come along for that. We'll start the stream probably 20 minutes before the match starts, so do look out for that, but there will be definitely live stream tomorrow, early UK, maybe around 9 a.m., 8:30 a.m., maybe 10 a.m., possibly early, around 8:30. And we'll talk about a whole heap of other news in terms of Jules Koundé, President Kimpembe, what's going on over there. But this is the one that I want to end with, ladies and gentlemen. West Ham have submitted 2 bids in the last 24 hours. Proposal around 35 million euros for Armando Broja. Chelsea have not decided yet, as there are many clubs interested. The other bid is for Amadou Onana, main target as midfielder, around 38 million, as Sky Sports Seth reports. Look, West Ham, they're after this player. They want a striker. They want someone, I suppose, to take over from Mikel Antonio down the track. I think he's going to get starts. And the thing with Armando Broja, it's tough because he's tasted first team football with Southampton. So it's going to be very difficult to bring him in at Chelsea Football Club and then ask him to be a rotational player, someone off the bench, could get that odd starts here and there. But I hope Chelsea doesn't entertain selling him. I really hope we don't entertain him, because I feel like he will be a superstar. He's got that skill set. He's got all the attributes to be a monster. And, selling him for that level of price, which seems okay-ish, I suppose. What's that? 30 million pounds probably. You possibly push it to about 35 million pounds. And that seems like a hefty amount of price for someone who's not yet proven in the Premier League. Has shown signs that he could be a very good player, no doubts about that. But this for me would be a mistake. This really would be a mistake if we outright sell him. But this is where it's not all on Chelsea Football Club either. This is where the player has to come to party, and I suppose manager has to sit down and they've got to work out a development plan. If he's adamant that he wants starts immediately, it's going to be very difficult to promise that at Chelsea Football Club. Even more so if we go out there and get ourselves another attacker, because I presume at the moment Kai Havertz is probably going to start up front. Timo Werner is not leaving anywhere, and you're going to have Armando Broja come off the bench. And there is 5 subs, no doubt about that. But selling him to West Ham, I don't like it. There are some fans that are entertaining this because you could possibly get some sort of relationship with Declan Rice coming our way, but it doesn't seem to be the issue when it's Leroy Colwell's name up for sale. But when it's Armando Broja, the fact that he's rumored to West Ham, a lot of them seem to be okay with that as long as they get Declan Rice. For me, that's not a deal. That simply is not a deal. This is what Thomas Tuchel had to say, ladies and gentlemen. Armando Broja is our player, first of all. As of now, we have no interest in selling him. This is from Nizar Kinsella. He's here to make an impression. Tuchel added, West Ham have submitted 35 million bid for Broja, but it's up to Chelsea now. Look, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, I don't want this to happen. You let me know how you feel about the Armando Broja situation. That pretty much wraps it up. I've got a clean trim. As you can see, a lot of you guys probably freaking out. Who's this guy? Where's Miz? You've stolen him. Got myself a nice haircut as well. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is what's going on. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Smash the like button if you have. If you're here for the first time, subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Until next time, see ya.